There are moments in life when we feel totally exposed, times when fades into silence and love is tested in ways we never imagined. That time came when Mark Canuels, the husband of Kelly Ripa, fought a terrifying battle that shocked the world. Kelly and I find ourselves torn between hope and despair. This is their story. Consuelos, Mark, and Reaper Kelly. For many years, they have served as a model of a solid, loving family in the United States. From their frenzied courtship on All My Children to raising three beautiful children together, the couple's history has always seemed like a modern-day fairy tale. Viewers appreciated their humor, chemistry, and capacity to support one another through life's obstacles. Nevertheless, every fairy tale has a hint of mystery at its core. We can never predict when life will put us to the test. Unexpectedly, Kelly would discover one evening that even the strongest fairy tales can tremble due to the frailty of life. It began quietly. Mark wasn't feeling well, a slight pain here and unanticipated sleepiness there. Like many of us, he brushed it off as a result of his busy schedule or mental health problems. But there are times when our bodies communicate with us in subtle ways before alerting us. And then it happened. The darkness was broken by the sharp lights of an ambulance, a sharp drop, and a frantic run. Mark Canuels, a man full of life, athleticism, and vitality, was suddenly taken to the intensive care unit. The revelation shook the millions of people who loved them, just as it did Kelly. Would you believe that this is indeed taking place? In the harsh clinical light of the intensive care unit, Kelly Ripa grasped Mark's hand. Machines beeped constantly, reminding us of the delicate balance between optimism and pessimism. Her face twisted with tears as she whispered something to him that no one else could hear. A concoction of love, confidence, and hope that can defeat death itself. She said goodbye, because loving someone frequently necessitates confronting the unthinkable head-on, not because she was emotionally ready to say goodbye. Consider this. There you lay dead, the rock that you and your kids were built on. For Kelly, the time did not pass. It seemed as though every memory, argument, kiss, and giggle was coming flooding back. As word spread about Mark's predicament, social media was inundated with supportive messages and good wishes. Kelly got letters of support from followers worldwide, including words of encouragement, as well as from celebrities and Kelly's coworkers. It was a moving reminder that, like the rest of us, the famous people we like in movies are just flawed people with feelings and emotions. The world came together at that very moment out of concern for a couple whose love story had touched the hearts of countless others. It can seem like forever when you are in an intensive care unit. Kelly stayed sad, stubbornly refusing to go or give up. Every time the monitor beeped, the optimism that followed was like a lifeline. Physicians maintained somber yet enigmatic expressions as they entered and withdrew. Kelly's whispered prayers were the only sound to break the eerie silence. Still, that silence held force. The wellspring for Kelly was faith. Recalling the times they spent together and imagining the looks on her kids' cheeks when they missed their dad, she knew she had to be tough, despite the fact that her heart was aching. And then something changed. A spark, squeezing the hand. A small, almost imperceptible sign that Mark was still fighting. For Kelly, it was a miraculous moment. The physician said that there was hope. Despite how precarious the situation is, I'm hoping. Kelly softly committed herself at that moment. She would treasure every moment from now on. In the intensive care unit, recovering from a conflict is almost never easy. While some scars are obvious, others are not. But as time passed, Mark grew stronger. The love of his doctors, the steadfast spirit of his family, and their dedication kept him going. Kelly was there for him no matter what, encouraging him, sharing his happiness at even the tiniest accomplishments, and helping him stay focused on the world beyond the hospital. It demonstrated that the human spirit can endure, and that love can triumph over all, even in the most trying circumstances. Looking back, Kelly was appreciative of the opportunity and humbled. She emphasized the importance of enjoying life's small pleasures, like holding hands, having a cup of coffee in the morning, or dining with loved ones. She said that the idea of saying goodbye had permanently changed her perspective. Isn't it true for everyone too? Only in the darkest moments can one see the brightness that has always existed. For the rest of us who are following Kelly and Mark's journey, this is more than just a celebrity story. Our lives, our loved ones, our weaknesses, and our desires for fortitude and tenacity are all reflected in it. It inspires us to simply call that special someone and tell them, "I love you." Regardless of the situation, the beloved TV personality and broadcaster Kelly Ripa startled her fans by revealing the awful news about her husband, Mark Consuelos, and saying goodbye with a poignant goodbye. The news of Mark's unpredicted health crisis, which led to a critical battle in the intensive care unit, shocked everyone in the entertainment industry, including their fans. A new chapter in the couple's enduring love and unbreakable bond is about to begin, and it will bring with it a lot of emotional suffering and worry. A powerful romance was cut off. The stereotypical Hollywood power couple has long been represented by Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa. The chemistry between them was immediately apparent when they first met in 1995 while filming All My Children. After a brief courtship, they were married in 1996 and went on to have 3 children together. Throughout their collaboration, Kelly and Mark's love, humor, and unwavering support for one another have been evident. Fans watched them as they raised a family together through their strong connection and public careers. Their vibrant conversation on Kelly's morning talk show, Live with Kelly and Mark, which often featured loving references to one another, made them one of Hollywood's most adored and approachable couples. Their chemistry was evident, and it was amazing to watch how they managed to maintain their bond under the microscope. Kelly's recent heartfelt parting stunned many, but there are always surprises in life. The typically composed TV personality and her husband, Mark, expressed their understanding of the seriousness of the issue in a heartfelt statement. During her farewell address, Kelly talked about the impact Mark's illness had on her both personally and professionally, and made it clear that there were a lot of unknowns and significant challenges ahead. Mark's struggle in the critical care unit and unexpected medical crisis. Kelly and their family were horrified when Mark was unexpectedly admitted to the intensive care unit, ICU, following a significant health crisis. Although the origin of Mark's health is unknown at this time, we do know that he has faced an extremely difficult battle. His time in the intensive care unit has been filled with anxiety and stress. As his doctors have worked tirelessly to rehabilitate his health, Kelly is extremely emotionally difficult for her to watch her husband fight for his life in such a severe situation. In an emotive article, she disclosed that even though the medical staff made every effort to rehabilitate him, there were still a lot of unanswered questions about Mark's prognosis. She wrote, "It's been the hardest time of our lives." In a trembling, tearful voice, Mark is strong, but this battle is unlike anything we've ever faced before. Since Kelly and Mark are among the most well-known couples in entertainment, many people are aware of their tragedy. Their love story has moved millions of people worldwide. It was founded on years of devotion, respect, and shared experiences. As they face this terrible challenge, their loyal fan base has come together to support them, praying for Mark's swift recovery and leaving supportive comments. How the emotions affected Kelly Ripa's career. The revelation of Mark's health issue has not only affected Kelly personally, but also raised questions about her future professional opportunities. Because of her lively and passionate hosting style on Live with Kelly and Mark, Kelly Ripa has long been a darling among viewers in the morning television industry. Due to her husband's illness, she has understandably stepped away from hosting, and fans are concerned about both her health and the future of the show. Discussions have turned to the forthcoming months, as Kelly's departure has left a notable gap in the show's schedule. It's unclear how long she'll be gone, but it's clear that she prioritizes spending time with her family during this trying time. Many of Kelly's supporters are encouraging her and advising her to prioritize her happiness and health. They also claim to understand the importance of family. It's clear that Kelly will be missed even if the show has had guest hosts in her place. Live with Kelly and Mark would not be the same without her sincere kindness, humorous pranks, and fans who are eager for her to return whenever the time is right. A request for support and the community's impact. It has been heartwarming to see the immense support that Kelly and Mark have received from their friends, fans, and fellow celebrities. As they face this unfathomable challenge, people from all around the world have shown their support and well wishes, reinforcing a family that has brought joy to countless individuals. We have seen the transformative power of community as people have come together to express their sympathy to the Consuelos. Sincere social media comments and an outpouring of love from their Hollywood friends have been directed towards Kelly and Mark. Their story has become one that many people can relate to, since it highlights the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing those we love. Kelly is most likely drawing strength from her followers' affection and support during this emotionally taxing time. She is clearly prioritizing Mark's health and recovery while standing by her husband's side.